My name is Samantha Casarella, and in this screencast I'm going to give a quick tutorial on the interactive presentational software called Mentimeter. Mentimeter is a great tool to use in the classroom. It has a lot of features such as polls, word clouds, and free-form responses. I found it to be one of the most user-friendly websites that I've used by far, so I wanted to share it. To get started, all you have to do is go to mentimeter.com and click Sign Up. All you need is an email and password. Once you're signed in, it will take you to a home screen or dashboard where you'll be able to see, access, and edit all of your presentations, and you can see all of mine right here. To make a presentation, you simply click on the New Presentation button up here and give your presentation a name. Create presentation. This brings you to the workspace. At the top, you have a few options like changing the theme or selecting whether or not you want your students to be able to see the results. I usually leave it on. The default settings are fine. Next, you want to choose the kind of presentation you want to create. Multiple choice works a lot like a poll, similar to Poll Everywhere. Open-ended is really similar to Padlet, but I've found that it's a lot more compatible with the student's iPad, so the screen doesn't jump around as much. And then there's also a word cloud feature where you can create word clouds, quizzes. There's really a lot of options. It's a very versatile website. You select a question type, and I'm going to leave it set on multiple choice. All you have to do is fill in your questions and answers. So for example, what is your favorite color? You can add more alternatives, pretty much as many as you want. If you want to add more questions, you can do it at the bottom. A lot of times I just leave it as one because I'm just doing a simple poll. So it saves automatically. You can press save to be sure. And then show presentation. For students to participate, they simply go to menti.com and they type in the code that appears here. What they'll see on their iPads looks like this. So when they type in the code, they'll be asked to contribute to the poll. And then immediately, they can see the results, which you can either project onto the board, or if they have an account, they can see them there. I'm going to show a couple examples of my past presentations so you can get an idea of what they look like when students have contributed to them. The first one is a poll. I asked students to vote on their favorite football team. Specifically, I asked them which team was more talented than the others, and it was just a simple and fun opening to a lesson that focused on comparisons. The next example I have is an open-ended. At the beginning of the year, I asked my Spanish 3 students what they did over the summer. They posted their replies, and they were able to easily read through what their peers wrote. The last example I have is a word cloud. I used this with my Spanish 1 class before starting a lesson about the classroom. I asked them to recall prior knowledge by writing down the names of objects that they were already familiar with. And you can see that as more students contribute the same response, those words grow. So that about wraps up my screencast. Thank you for watching.